I assume Counter-Strike's over by now. It is. It is over. Sometimes they say it's not over till it's over, and I guess that's true in this case. How are there 56K viewers on Escape from Tarkov? It's just a lot of escaping from Tarkov is happening. I don't know, guys. The first person movement animations now are kind of nausea inducing a little bit. Like I'm watching a streamer who like turned and like ran and got behind cover, and there was like camera tilt and stuff going on, and it felt more physical and dynamic, but also like ugh. Ugh. Maybe next wipe at the end of the year, or whenever that happens. Like when they release Streets of Tarkov, I'll try playing again for 10 minutes. Anyway. Okay. So, people, when we left off, we were in the following way. We have our little client program. Oh, that's loud. And we're getting data from it, which is great. Achoo! So, that's great. Ow, I also died. That's not great. So now, though, I can't... I can't select things. I want to be able to hover and select, right? So let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Now we had this update cursor pause, and that I don't believe should be here. Let's like put that down here. We're going to update the cursor pause right there. We're going to draw the sidebar. And then based on whatever is happening, we will do these things. Okay, so now oh, you know what? I think we want to let's do that. Let's copy this pattern here. So that we know where's our shrink? I know I did a shrink somewhere. Boxes region. Let's do this down here. Boxes region. All right. So if we could pick okay. Okay, there's a few things. Let me paste this here for a second. We're going to want a thing called hovering over box, right? That's where my mouse is. And we're going to have selected box is a summary box. All right. And that may well be null. Okay. So that can pick first. Okay, so hovering over box, we're going to declare it up here so we can set it. And then, okay, we're no longer going to do this. We should check all this in at some point, by the way. We haven't taken the W for any of this. Oh, Casey. Is it the weekend? The weekend is not cool. I am back in Florida and it is not cool. I mean, it's cool, but it's humid and 89 degrees outside. Right? Okay, so if we are hovering over a box, so now okay. We're just going to filter this out, draw. I don't know. The colors are going to be random here. All right. Okay, draw box selection. Is going to be all this, not hovering over box, is going to be all this stuff. Okay, all that. That's all. Not a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, does this even compile? Oh, because... What line is that? Summary box. Yeah, I declared this locally. We're going to pop it up to the top of the file. Okay. Now, we still can't select. So if we're hovering, we don't even know if the hovering works. But if it does... Oh, do we not handle mouse clicks here? I just wanted to paste some good... I don't remember. Oh, is it start? Yeah, draw a match. Okay, we do it. I knew we did it. There we go. Here we go. Selected box is hovering over box. Cool. Hovering over box. All right, so we're going to run this. We're going to go to the Alex tab. We're going to go here. We're going to run the invaders. We're going to go here. Okay. So, oh, we got the bullets. Oh, we can't give up the bullets. All right. Okay, we're going to get banned for that. Okay, so you know, we can select these different areas and I can hover over them and I can see the number of bytes and the number of allocations. The number of allocations is always 1. Oh, I should have left that running. Let's test switching to another program and seeing what happens. Like let's run it again. It should reset. Yeah. We have fewer this time. And if we run the game, let's rebuild. Sick of people going off the cliff all the time and ignoring all the people who see the cliff way in advance. Yeah. Okay. I have mixed feelings about all of this. Okay, this didn't fucking do it. Why not? Why are we still looking at invaders? Oh, because we don't manually call the tick function. Let's do that for a second. Remember, because we were going to add this on a timer or something that we call this once in a while, but we haven't done it yet. So until we call this, so we're just going to call it every fucking frame. Because why not? All right. No, not that. No. That. All right. So this, I'm sure, is going to be more of an ordeal. There we go. Okay, so we're going to want to zoom in on this. We're going to want to pause it, right? Or take snapshots. Oh, I just crashed us. So that's a whole thing. Why did we die? Anyway, though, this is going great. I didn't think we would be at this point this fast. Okay, what's going on? Oh, so what I was saying is I'm of mixed feelings about this, because on the one hand, way too much of programming is driven by ideology, and it causes people to make the wrong decisions and all this stuff, right? But that's also how Valve feels about game designs, and they make shitty games, right? These days. They used to make good games. So like, what's the difference? Like, I think ideology is actually necessary. It just has to be good and useful and correct ideology. And that's what we're missing. It's like people actually, they're ideologically driven, but it's by bad ideologies that produce bad results, I think. I don't know. Underrating needs of high perf chips. You want the marketing to match the design. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. For sure. Okay. So I was clicking around and we like crashed at it somehow. And now that's not happening. Maybe I accidentally clicked the close box while I was clicking around. I don't know. Like what? Dude, we allocate 50 megabytes off the heap. What's going on there? Wish I could see the stack trace yet. Oh, but we will. Oh, but we will. We should also say like total and stuff. Now it's going real slow. We've got an x64 debug build, and it's dumping the entire heap through this thing every frame. I'm astonished it's going this fast. No, it's not dumping the entire heap. It's dumping 4,000 things. That's not that many. Okay, well, what should I do first? I want to change this selection slightly, and then I think we just want to be able to print the stack trace of the selected thing. And we'll start by printing what we can print, which does not include the names of the procedures, and then we'll add the names of the procedures to that. They maintain that it's a balance ever so slightly skewed toward low end. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like performance when you want to maximize performance, it's the same in hardware or software, actually, right? When you want to maximize performance, that's hard to do. So the things that you need to do in order to maximize performance tend to be dominant factors in the design. Because if you don't do those things, you can't get the performance, right? So you can't take a design and then say, well, we're doing a little bit of stuff so it could be high performance. It's like, that's not how it works. Right? I mean, go to Formula One and say, hey guys, good news. I brought my Volkswagen Jetta and like, we're going to do some tweaks to like the body and the exhaust, and it's going to be like the fastest Formula One car and win this year. And it's like, no, that's just not how performance works, right? Universally. All electric, that's Formula E. That's different. It's like, dude, all you guys need to do is change the tires real fast in the pit stops and we'll be doing great. And I've got special bolts on my Jetta. It's going to be fine. Formula Ones are hybrid now? Oh, is that, do they just accelerate way better with electric? Is that what's happening? Performance is only going up. I mean, I imagine the decision is like, look, if you look out at the world, the high performance chips are dominated by a small number of players. So you have to compete with them head to head if you're claiming to do high performance, right? If you're doing, but if you claim you're not high performance, then you suck and people don't really want you anyway, right? So you have to leave it ambiguous, but you have to compete with all the little dudes out there, right? Who are already not in the high performance zone. I don't know, something like that. For shitty AI. Yeah. Okay. Now what are we going to do? Kim Arm. All right. Anyway, Let's draw. Let's do what I said I was going to do. Okay, so okay, cool. Now, when we have a selected box, okay, we need another font. We need a smaller frickin' font than the one that we have. Is it maybe base font? Let's see what we use here. Stat font. Stat small font. Let's just use that for now. Okay, so we need to get the stack. So this is summary. Where does that live? It's over here. Trace is my summary.alexsite trace. And then the single stack trace info or whatever. And then we're going to say for trace.nodes. Let's just draw a line of text. All right. Draw the stack trace. Now this is weird. Well, it's not that weird. Okay. Cowabunga. That's just the name of the procedure where we are. And we're going to call label stack line. I don't know, something like this. Stack line stride. Let's use that. Okay, so my summary, no, not my summary, just summary. Okay. Now we crashed again. Dang it. Okay. Is that a new crash? Is it an old crash? Let me make sure. Yeah, you guys aren't getting desktop audio, so that's fine. Okay. So what is going on? Trace is this. Okay, this is one of these. Yeah, this is a pointer we have to look up in a hash table, right? Yeah, I was fooled into this, but so PST is in my, yes. Let's do this. Just make it more obvious what these tables are. Okay, and then trace is found, and trace is table find. Address to packed stack trace, trace. Okay. Something like that. Trace.nodes. Oh, wait. I gotta do it this way. Okay, we've got our cowabungas, which may seem useless, but we actually have one more piece of concrete information that we didn't used to have. We crashed again. What is going on? All right, we're just going to try to repro this because the line must be drawn here. We have one more piece of concrete information, which is the depth of the stack trace. We now know that information. Okay. Really? The summary is 27. Oh, because we moved the fucking things. Remember when I said this is going to be a problem? So the deal is we resize the array and move all the guys, I think. Wait. No, that's not true. That's not true. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, certainly the contents are trash. Yeah, I believe that that's what's happening. Let's go back and look at this. Oops. So like literally these live in temporary storage. I don't know. Because remember when I initially did them on the stack, I have no idea. Remember when it's like, how does this program even run? That's the kind of moment we're having right now. Okay. You know what's kind of interesting, actually? The whole Gartner hype cycle thing. Like, I don't know if you were here, Casey, but we went through that on the stream. Like, whatever the most recent. I didn't want to pay for the report, so it was just like one screenshot of the slide. They're kind of like, technology is so out of ideas, there kind of isn't hype in the past year. Right? Like, the Gartner hype cycle would be like, aside from a bunch of stuff that I've never heard of that somebody is paying to put on the list, it would be like still deep learning for the past 4 years, ever since AlphaGo. And then it would have been, you know, crypto and DAOs and whatever up until a month ago. But there's like not even, I feel like there's not even that much happening that you could pretend that there's exciting things right now. Like that's, and people still think that somehow all this technology is advancing. And it's like, there's nothing going on, guys. Oh yeah, maybe metaverse would have been the thing. Yeah, this is going on. Don't worry about that. We've got this going on, but I mean the other things. Okay, selected. We got to make this something else. We're going to say selected summary. Even that gets reset though, right? So we have to say, selected PST. Okay, so this hovering over box, we are going to put selected box back here because they only exist, these boxes only exist for one frame. Let's put this up here. If it dot Alex site trace is equal to selected PST, selected box. All right, so selected PST this is the pointer we get from the remote program that is not in our address space. Okay, so selected PST. Okay. That's fine. I'm getting kind of tired again. Oh, this is... packed stack trace is not a member of summary box because it's dot summary. It's not a member of my leak summary. It's called Alex site trace. Okay. No, not that. I'm getting hungry again too. Okay, so yeah, now we should be doing better. Okay, now we would like to print more than just cowabungas, and the problem is we cannot do that. And the reason we have not done that is we do not send the strings over the wire. Stringer Bell has not sent us his strings over the wire. Okay. What am I going to do for colors of these? We'll work that out later. I feel like we should do some squarified map situation instead of just like a linear whatever. But first things first. Once we get all the data to this side, it'll be fine. Don't forget to add less than 1 milliseconds. Well, I don't have, it has to be less than or equal to 1 millisecond because it might be an entire millisecond, and I don't have that Unicode character in these fonts. Okay. We sure have a lot of cowabungas. Okay. So let us go back to visualize memory debugger and protocol for memory visualization. We need, I mean, I'm tempted to be lazy and just say one add string message per string. See, okay, we need two things. We need a string because we have lots of strings, and then we need the procedure info. So if we go here, we're sending a bunch of these. Okay. And this tells us we're going to have to send. Oh, we do send the address, right? So we send the address of the thing that we're sending, right? And that lets us rebuild this linked list, right? And we need to decode this because without this, we could just print line numbers. You know, we can actually already print line numbers. Let's take that W for a second. And make sure it's okay. The cowabunga, we're going to tprint. It's like teabag. Cowabunga line whatever. It dot line number. We kind of don't need the call depth and all that, but I don't want to change the data structure right now. So it's fine. All right. Look at those line numbers. All you have to do now is search every line in your program and you can find the allocation site. Okay. This is great, though. This is very good. Our scroll bar isn't going to work if we don't tell it the right y coordinate. Okay, now. Now we want to do procedure infos and strings. We're just going to go ahead, since we're the only people in the world, we're just going to change what update usage means without bumping the version number of the protocol, because who cares? Okay. Wow, I'm yawning. I kind of want more tater tots. We might spin those up. I'm going to go preheat the oven again. Okay, so we need to do a bunch of stuff. We need to know which of these that we've told the visualizer about and which we haven't. And so here, right, we have this pending stack. Let's call this pending whatever, because they're in parallel. We have pending strings and pending procedure infos. Don't abbreviate. Okay. So how do we know? Actually, this is really not necessary. What we need. No, it's fine. Right. No, we do need these. We do need these. But we can generate them on this side. Okay. So okay, dudes, I'm getting hungry. Let me go heat up that oven. I'm back in a bit. That is heating up now. Okay. So, for the pending stack traces, like we already know traces are only sent to us when we add a new one to a table from the core memory debugger stuff, but there is no such tracking for strings or procedure infos, so we do that ourselves. So we only need to send these once to the client, to the other party, to the viewer. Okay, so we're going to have tables. What's her job? So we're going to have table sent strings is a table from pointer U8 I guess to bool. I guess that's fine. Okay. Okay, so when we see pending stack traces, stack, I don't change that. Pending stack traces. See, I'm not really sure. I mean, this could be a table from string to bool. But we need to actually map the data pointer of the string. We'll say that. All right. So, found value found is table find table sent strings comma well see, for node trace.nodes, we need to do something, right? So the nodes are info, table sent procedure infos info. All right. This is kind of annoying, but fine, I guess. So like I'm trying to balance instead of saying pending. Pending stack traces could mean this came from the rest of the thing to us, and we did this pass on it. And then we're going to say to transmit. All right, how about send? Because we said we have sent down there. All right. Because we're not necessarily, like if the buffer fills, which it won't for reasonable use, because we made like a 64 meg buffer, but we might want to make that smaller eventually, and who knows, maybe the dude hiccups at random times. So we're going to do this. What is going on? Are we literally never setting this to 0? That's terrible. Okay, well, that's okay. Stack traces dot count is 0 to send. We could call it pending and sending. That would be very exciting. Okay. So we want to say, what are the strings to send strings and to send procedure infos, and we do something on each of those. Now we're back here. If to send strings, comma, okay, hold on. I'm juggling so many things right now. So we want to go array add to send stack traces. Trace, remove trace. Oh, I don't know. That's fine. We don't want to do that one. I was silly. Okay. To send strings. Okay. To send procedure info. And then, and only then, because if we already did this, we actually don't need this. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and we're going to say, maybe add string. And what are the procedure info strings? Info.name, and then info nom, source code location, info.location.fully paths file name. Okay. So I forgot also to do this part. Boy, I'm not on top brain right now. Okay. So I'm sure there's a few compile errors here. Let's just work our way through those. I need the brain calories. We may not wait for the tater tots. Ah, this if is marked complete, but the following values were missing. I don't know why we have so many new lines there, but not going to fix it right now. But we're going to note it. Okay, live allocations. Okay, well, we added 2 messages. Add string. Let's put them in the same order. Whoops. Add procedure info. Add string. No. Procedure info. Add string. Okay. Add stack trace. Procedure info. And string. Okay. Stack line. Okay, that's great. Very good, guys. I'm going to get some kind of snack to continue onward. Guys, I am not used to this oven, and it was not correctly heating because I didn't push the right buttons. This is tragic. It means I need to eat a banana. Okay. So like literally nothing should be different, but we changed a bunch of stuff. I was going to do this, and then I decided not to, and it was just an issue. Table finds. Oh, we made it a table from U8. Let's just put... Okay. All right. We've still got our cowabungas. We've still got our line numbers. This is fine. We're not even sending the frickin' new packets yet. So let's go do that. So we have 2 send stack traces. Oh yeah, these things. These things. Now, do I want to truncate the strings? Like if any of them are insano bagger long, we shouldn't really do that. For some reason, like it shouldn't happen, but maybe it does. I don't know. Okay. So we're going to say packed length size is 4. Let's just do this again in the protocol. Let's go to the protocol. We're going to go string info is a struct, length or count is an S32. All right, we're going to have pointer or address, pointer to void. We can call it remote address. And then the string data comes after that. Could do it that way so it aligns better. Okay, so info.remote. See, the problem with this is struct alignment is going to affect what we think the size of the thing is. And in fact, this is probably already happening. Okay, hold on. Let's put this up here. Definitely going to have to recompile. I mean, we could just send an index instead of a pointer. That's what we're going to do. Like this hash table that we said about what strings we sent, we're storing a bool in here for no reason. And so we're just going to see how many are in the table already. Okay. And that increments it. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. So now we can actually just send, instead of a bigger pointer, we can send a smaller index every time there's a string. Oh, this is annoying though, because now if I do that, see, the reason I was packing the pointer is because then maybe I can just shove the uncompressed data structures in there. And like we don't have to think about them. Otherwise, we do have to think about them. But you know what? I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Okay, so here we have procedure info, right? And source code location. let's do the following. Packed stack trace procedure info. Name. Okay. Wait. So then we just put, because the whole string's in the hash table, that's fine. Let's put these like this. Oh, I bet I could use some more light in here. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Now. What do we do with this? Instead of just having source code location, right? We're going to have file name, string index, all right. Proc file name, proc line is S32 proc char. So we're just gonna cast these down. No biggie. All right. Proc line number, proc character number. We're just inlining these puppies. Inlining these hush puppies. You know, I don't even... Anyway. So, this is the procedure name. Actually, I didn't need all this stuff. So this is string index. We can put that there. Address pointer to void. That's great. Okay. So now, going back to here, when we send the strings, okay. Wow, I didn't even finish this line. Okay. Info, string info. Index found is table find, table sent strings S. Now we got to assert found. It had sure as heck better be found. And then we're going to say info dot index is index and info dot we don't need that. Oh, yeah, we do. Info dot count Okay. So let's do this. We're going to go bytes. Total is size of string info plus count. All right. So we get our bytes total, and then just like down here, we're going to reserve the message, right? If we do send it, we're going to go remove S down at the bottom. Okay, so bytes total. Okay, and then down here we'll write our commit message. And in between, we will find the index. This is the start of the packet. We're going to do this. We're going to put data. Okay. In theory, that's sending the strings. This code's starting to get big. Same with the procedure infos. What are we going to do? We're going to go bytes total. We just need packed stack trace. Ah, the oven's ready. I'll be back. Tater tots, round 2 are underway. Round 2. Okay. We're going to do this again. We're going to reserve the message. We're going to commit the message. We're going to say info is cast to one of these of the user right pointer. We're going to say info dot name is name index. Info dot file name is, what are these? Don't worry about it yet. Oops, we're calling both of these info. That's not good. That's not good. P.line number is info.line number. P.character number. Character number. Okay. File name is file name index. Name found name index. No, it's the other way around. We should fix that. What is this table called? Table sent strings info dot name assert name found. Same here, instead of name it's file name. Except this is info dot location dot fully pathed file name. Stack trace procedure info. Name, location, procedure address. We don't need the procedure address. Just name and location is expanded out, and name. All right. Cool. This is location. Oh, what just happened? Cool. Dude, it's storming again outside, I think. I was going to go out. String index. Protocol string index. Okay. What the hell is even going to happen? We should be running this in a debugger, given my mental state. Oh, we can't even, got to fix this. Did not match any of the possible overloads. Table sent strings. Comma S. Oh, we must, wait, what? Sent strings. Ooh. Oh, we had the wrong thing. Dude, we got a hella storm going on. Wait, no. So again, name index and Remove info. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Okay, well, we barfed. And we did a fatal error. And yeah, it was too short. We only got 15 bytes. We need at least 16 to hold a memory debugger version info. Really? Wait, what? I didn't expect that to happen. Let's do this anyway. Let's just see what happens there. So that's still probably going to fail. Oh no. Well, it kind of... Reset until version message wants version blah blah blah. Wow, really? Wait, what? Okay. Well, somebody made a lot of revisions to the protocol. Oh, I didn't set a timer. How long ago was the... Let's say they were 6 p.m. I don't know. I don't know. So 6:30, I will go rescue the tater tots from the belly of the beast. Oh, there's a big rainstorm. There's a big rainstorm. It's pretty cool. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a good Saturday evening-ish. Saturday evening-ish. Okay, why am I suddenly having weird problems here? Let's go back to... Let's not do this. Let's get back on firm footing before we get nutty. Why do I need to work on that. Okay. So, all right. We only got 15 bytes. Hold. I bet I made a pasta error and a different function is trying to do memory debugger version info. I bet the string is. Right? No? Okay, these things. Oh, you know what? I bet we're getting out of sync. No, I don't know. Okay, so hold on. These are obviously messed up. So this is string info. This would not mess us up. This would be... Okay, let's just print all the messages. Okay. So when handling a message, it was too short. We only got 15 bytes, but oh, I'm not setting the fucking tag on these things, guys. And tag 0 is memory. Maybe we should make 0 in the protocol be error. Let's do that. That's more robust because then you don't waste fucking time debugging. All right. This should never be sent if it is someone made a bug. Okay. So handle error. I should have done that from the very beginning, guys. Log error. Got a message of type error, which happens to be 0, which maybe someone didn't initialize their message, or the memory is corrupted. Okay, and then we're going to respond to fatal error and then bail. So now, we got to go initialize our things. Oh wait, this is not p.tag. This is oh no, we do put the, okay, we do put the tags on these. Right. Duh. Duh. That's what I am missing. Okay, so p.tag equals .add string for this one, and then info.tag equals oh, we set the tag there. It was literally only for string that I didn't do it. Error. What did I do that? 53. Array. No. Okay, so now we still have a problem. Reset until version. Wants mega version. That's no good. How did I mess this up so bad? It's really raining out there, everybody. I called the wrong function on .error. Oh, oops. I also didn't call it handle message. Well, that explains some things. See, I actually looked at chat one time. Okay. We still died. Got a message of type error. The very first thing that we sent. Okay, let's check this again. So this, we know that this means reserve. I should probably pass the type into, oh no, because the type's user level. That's a good point. So here we're not, wait, what about, wait, here, oh, I did it wrong. These are procedure infos, and this one is the string. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we might actually be able to print out these names. Now, except that we can't quite yet. First, we've got to store them on our side. Okay, so when we get the strings and the stack trace infos, okay, wait. Yeah, okay. I keep thinking I forget the address, but it's right there. So, in live allocations, when we get this stack trace info, I don't even know. So like this, right? When we do this, address to packed stack trace procedure info. Mem copy pi info size of info. Actually, we can just do this. We just plop it over. And we're going to print okay. Now this, oh, we're getting lightning. Address to stack, packed stack trace procedure info. There's a table from a pointer to void to a packed stack trace procedure info. All right. And we're going to go index to string is a table from string index to string. Like literally, actually, this should just be, this should probably just be a consecutive array, but we are doing this for now. Okay. Cool. This has been a lot of stuff that we've been doing. Okay. So when we get a string, we're going to say info.count. If not okay, return. That's just making sure there's enough for the string data. We're going to say S. Ooh, S is Alex string info.count. Got an invalid string count of whatever. Info.count. Respond. I think I called this respond to fatal error. And return. We Alex string. This should come from a pool probably. Dude, we got hella lightning now. Alex string mem copy. S.data data info.count. Dude, I think Alex string sets the count. Yeah. Okay. And then table add index to string info.index to S. It's kind of fun living with all these storms. 134, mismatching levels of indirection. Oh. Yeah, we got to say data.data, bro. Info.address, not a member of packed stack trace procedure info. It's called remote address. Let's call it that. Sender address. Address on sender side, I don't know. 115. Remote address. Now, here, almost tater tots time. Here we go. we what? That's stack trace. We're not sending this. I knew I forgot something. What is it called? Procedure. Oh. No, I think we just do info. Yeah. Now these could all be like integers and stuff, but you know, it's fun out there. Okay, get hash. Possible overloads. For string index. Okay, yeah. All right. So down here for this table, we could tell it. Remember that table that I said should just be wait, where is this? Like, this error message is not even telling me that's a bad error message, but I'm not going to deal with it right now. Dude, there's so much lightning. It's so cool. All right. I'm getting so hungry. It's so cool. So we've got all these files flying around. Where are we packing the string index? I thought it was here. Table sent strings. We just use S32 here. All right, you know what? We can do that on the other end. Incomplete. Does not yet handle type is type distinct. That's the problem. We're just going to make this S32 for now. Okay. So now we're not gonna, we still got cowabungas. But, oh, we're printing every message still. Oops. We can take that out, but we're getting procedure infos, we're getting strings. So let's take out the message print. And we'll say here, and then we'll say string. And we're just going to make sure that these all make sense. And provided that they do, and I think there's a reasonable chance that they will, provided that they do, then I can have a very happy tater tot break. There we go. So we've got these strings. They're coming over the connection. We're assigning them to indices. We've got procedure infos. They all make sense. That is awesome. Okay, so now meow, meow. I'm just going to push this one layer further. Newfangled scams with wrong numbers, like some CEO by mistake messaged you. Oh, I'm sure that happens all the time. Legit. Lightning and no UPS. You know, it's a little lightning. What you gonna do? All right, little bit of a brain break while I check the tater tots out. We'll see. Pomodoro time. Hell yeah. We's gonna have some, as soon as they cool down a little bit, I'll get the new thing. Let me start some water boiling for another hot tea. Yum, yum, yum. Perhaps you don't realize how messed up a file system can get if you shut the computer off just as it's updating the file table. Dude, I've been using computers since 1981. Tater Tot Court is now in session. Yum. Golden Monkey, round 3. I'm going to give the tea a little wash. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go. Awesome. I'm going to have to start drinking other teas again sometime. Is the tot in tater tot like child? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. So, let's do this one step at a time. Okay. We add this to index a string. Now, when we go to draw the live allocations, we already get the stack trace. And each of these nodes has an address. So we're going to table find this with no, this is just stack trace nodes. Okay. So it's info, right? Info.info. Wait, no. It dot info. I can have name and file name. Index to string and packed dot name. and file name value and file name found. All right. If name found, name is name value. If file name found, name equals file name value. Dude, that's some hella rumbling. Are you ready to rumble? Okay. So we do all this stuff. Oh. We forgot. We want to reset our other tables. What's her job? Tables. Okay, we're not actually using those names that we just printed, so I don't know if they're right, because we're still saying cowabunga. So, we need to use them. Oops. Oh, except the file name and the name are the same every time. That's sad. Now we will want to display this a little bit better, like line up the file names. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is already great. I deserve some golden monkey for this. We could even draw the name of which one you're hovering over. After this, maybe. You sure are reading entire files. Now we put some honey in the basket. It puts the honey in the basket. Uh-oh. We put the honey down the side of the cup. That is not in the basket. That is most assuredly not in the basket. Pacing is insane. Well, it's a weekend project. If we don't get a lot of it done over the weekend, it's not much of a weekend project, is it? That would be like not putting the lotion in the basket. You know what I mean? If you do not put the lotion in the basket, you know what happens. You know what happens. Okay, so I think we're going to have 3 columns. We're going to have a file name column. We're just going to buffer these out so that we can draw it more orderly, and we can set the scissor one time and stuff. Could you have the type if the allocation was immediately cast to a type? You would have to do some more stuff to get that. However, sometimes you just know. So we have a function called new and another one called new array where the type is actually the argument. And so you could get the type from that. Other times, yeah, you might be able to look at the calling site and do some code analysis on that. It's just we don't try to do that right now. I mean, we're still trying to put the lotion in the basket right here. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Okay. Let's go here and say, draw the stack trace. First pass, we buffer the lines so that we can draw them one column at a time with scissoring. Display line is a struct. Name is a string. File name is a string. Line number is an S32. Lines is a whatever display line. Lines.allocator is temp. Okay, now instead of drawing the text, we're going to have line lines Line.name is name. Line.filename is filename. Line.line number is line number. Okay, and then this thing here all comes down here. I don't like this lines and line or whatever, but okay. If lines three loops, one to draw each column. So we're going to say four lines, and 4 lines. Okay, we should make a widget at some point that's the little like multi-column thinger, but we don't have that right now. Okay. So we're going to say these are going to be fixed columns for now. Call 1 is, call 2 is cut left of rest, right? Call 1 and call 2, 3 is cut left, rest dot w times 0.4, I don't know. Call 2, call 3 is cutting from call 2, 3, and call 2, 3, w times 0.8. I don't know. Okay, and now we're going to say row is cut top call 1 stack line stride row dot y minus equals stack line stride. Okay. Okay. I'm going to reset it, but this is column 2. This is column 3. You could actually just do this. Okay. Text here is going to be it dot name, right? And here it's going to be it dot file name, and here it's going to be tprint it dot line number. Okay. Dang it. Line number 211. Line number equals it dot line number, right? Number sign in this mismatch. That's terrible. Hey, check it out. Okay. It's a little bit wide. Okay? I'll give it that. It's a little bit wide. It's a little bit wide. You want to get good enough at programming to make something like this in a weekend. I mean, it's cool. It's a good feeling. It took me a while to get there, though, man. Although, I mean, honestly, for my whole career, I've been someone who can sit down and do something pretty fast. It's just the magnitude of the thing gets bigger over time, and also the speed goes up, because what used to happen is I would be trying to do something kind of ambitious, right? And I'd be rocking along, and then I hit something I didn't foresee that's really hard, or I just have some bug and I spend like hours debugging and it kills momentum, right? These days, I just have a lot more experience programming, so I see better what the problems are going to be and what the issues are going to be in advance, so I can design proactively. And I just don't make as many bugs. And when I do make bugs, they're a lot easier to debug. And that's really it. Okay, so I'm going to shrink this down to like half what it is. I mean, I almost want to put the numbers. It's weird because when we do error messages, we put this colon line. Like, what does Visual Studio do for this? The thing is, you want the line numbers to be near the file names. Also, we could just draw the short name unless you hover over it, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that feels. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty darn tootin' good. This, how many stack traces and allocation summaries, should probably be total memory and total allocations. The thing is, if we just draw it just like this, it looks the same, but we can fix that. This could be a slightly bigger font. Okay, let's do these two things. I'm going to have this, or the summary of all these, be up here. And then I'm just going to narrow this down. Etc. Okay, so narrowing this down. So stack trace region is cut left rest.w times point. Let's go 0.6. So then this is stack trace region. Ultima ratio region. That's great. Now, I think the storm has kind of chilled out a little. Now, let's just take the W on it. You know what? Little steps. Okay. So now, yeah, we don't really need as much space as we're taking, actually. We could go to 0.4 probably, although we run out of space here. I'm actually not sure why is that, how is that getting cropped? Oh, we're already scissoring. I was going to add scissoring, but we're automatically scissoring because of label. Okay, let's just do that. And then the file names could definitely use more relative to the other dude. So all right. And then let's talk about this one. I want to factor this out. Okay, we're just going to put plural in here. We're going to go text is here. Return text. We're going to go text is bytes in allocations string of summary.leak bytes summary.leak count. Okay. This is bytes. This is allocations, and this is allocations, and Okay, bytes in allocation string. We're gonna go ahead and put this down here. Roger that. Control commas. Oh, we're in the wrong file. Oh, wait. That was even basically what we want. But we don't necessarily have it here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, up here, we also want bytes in allocation string. In fact, okay, and then up here, this can all come down here, and then bytes in allocation string, total bytes, total allocations. Let's even change the font on that. Let's just hold on. So file name font. We have all these fonts. We could just use a bunch of them. Stat font or file name font. File name font size is 38. Stat is 55. Oh yeah. So I think we're using stat font. Stat small font. Okay, where are we setting up label theme dot font? Where is this font variable coming from? Are you kidding me? It's just from some global called font. Oh, no, I must be that. All right, so what did we find? Stat font. Oops. Leak allocations is not a member of my leak summary. Leak count. Okay. There we go. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. Well, this is off now a little bit, but that's okay. We can adjust that. We're going to have to. We're going to have to fight the aliens. Oh. All right. Okay, this text. Line height. What do you mean by line height? Line height is some totally different thing. I never remember. Like we have a default line spacing. Default line spacing. Wow, okay, we're subtracting from the wrong thing. I mean, it looks nicely centered somehow. Somehow. What are we subtracting this from? Cut top, info area. Boxes region. Right? So when we got boxes region, remainder. It is remainder. So top and remainder. And boxes region should shrink top. So remainder. I kind of feel like that should be fine, and it's not gonna be. So I'm starting to get tired again, guys. All right. So why is it way the hell up there, guys? Well, it's literally right here. Okay. Let's cut this off. So boxes region. This goes from y equals 786. All right. Rest is y equals 5, because that's low. Line is y equals 832. That's higher than this. Why is it higher? Info area. 5 to 875. Why? Boxes region came from top. I've got a few too many regions here. Okay, where does info area come from? Remainder. Dude, there's too many things. I need to add a visualizer in the thing. So remainder goes to 908. Top goes from 780 to like 820. Top and remainder is cut top. So top should be strictly above remainder. Unless I change it. So top starts at y equals 780. Remainder goes... What? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Remainder. Yeah, okay. So we modify top. Where do we do that? Oh, this is a different top. So, wait. Oh, I literally do it right here. That's why it's so confusing. I wasn't reading that line of code. So, line.y minus top.h minus line.h times a half. That was just some arbitrary spacing stuff, I think. And we changed the height of line because it's a different font now. See? Okay. Let's just not even do this, and that's probably still not right, but oops. Nope. Oh God. Okay, that's why we had that. Top.y is line.y, so that's the bottom or the baseline of that. No, it's the bottom because it's a label. Minus top dot h. See, this is not what we should be doing. Where do we get this line? We cut top region. Yeah, this is okay. That's where I fell below headline. Okay. This is going to have to get grouped and rearranged because it's already getting nutballs a little bit. Bro. No, stop it. Do the things, please. Okay. So now we just don't see the frickin' headline. So that's not good. Okay. So I'm using the word line a lot, and that's part of what's confusing. So we're going to say headline. Headline, and below headline is cut top of the region by pixels. Okay. Okay. This is headline. I keep typing the word headline. All right, so we're going to start separating these things out. We draw the quad, and then the box's region. Instead of remainder, we're going to say below below boxes see, because we have boxes region is the name for the inside thing. This is we want it to be called boxes outer, let's just say outer region. This is going to be instead of top, because the word top makes sense when you've got a few lines, but once you get here, it's like, right? Okay, get quad, boxes outer region. Well, we don't even need to do that, get quad. Okay, so maybe I should call the other one boxes inner region. But anyway, so now I'm sure I'm still using like remainder or something that we're going to have to change. No. Remainder. What that's called below boxes outer region. That's maybe a confusing name, but okay. Okay, not that nice, but you know what? We just add a little margin on top and we're doing great. Okay. So that's the headline because we renamed it to be less confusing. And how many pixels? Top padding is pixels times 0.6. That's fine. Okay. No, we don't need to recompile that one. We just need this one. Please. Okay. It's, you know, we can like tweak formatting and stuff a little more later. Like this is indented too much, more than this. And like we got 4 different indentation levels here, right? We don't have enough room for our file names. These are not the worst things. We should put a blank line here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a blank line here, and I'm going to draw these kind of in gray unless you're hovering over them. And then we can do the click and open the file thing, which is baller. Okay, so back to here's our loops. Stack trace region. Let's put that back at 0.5. Okay. Now, when we draw these, we're going to say like really, we maybe want to do some get-rect widget scenario stuff with this, because we would like cross-fading animations and all that like the rest. But this is fine. So, oh. Label theme. Label theme. Text color. All right. Okay. Now, how do we know what is the selected line index? Let's just say full line is row. Full line dot x equals stack trace region dot x and w. So we're like expanding out back to the full row, and then so that's our full line. And now we're going to say inside, no, if is inside. Oh, we also need if, I believe we already set this. If we can pick and we're inside the full line, then selected line index is it index. Okay, but full line is not being adjusted. Okay. Okay. There we go. Not really seeing that highlight. Not really seeing that highlight. Real. Boy, just full screen. This is like a whole other burger here. Not really seeing that highlight real. Why not? Why not? Okay. See, the problem is oh, can pick. I know what it is. I'm reusing the can pick. Can pick. Let's get specific about it. Is grabbing just means like, are we doing something with some other like get rect widget somewhere? Hey, check it out. 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 Okay, and now les pièces de résistance. All right. If selected line index is not equal to -1, all right, if if we press the frickin' mouse button, then what happened? Well, the same thing that happens to everyone else. Do you know what happens when a frog gets hit by lightning? Okay. We're going to make a thing called Open editor to file and line. This. There. Yeah. Oh, guys, remember what I was saying? Those of you who follow the channel, who have been following the channel for a really, really long time, long enough to have seen this morning's stream / afternoon. I don't know if I started in the morning. When I said a lot of the time I just type a lot of code and then I don't type the code that calls the code. It's like, who watches The Watchmen on Mars? Right? It's like that. You literally have to put the lotion in the basket. If you do not put the lotion in the basket, then the lotion will not be in the basket. And that is not what you want. All right? All right? Okay, well, it's still not happening. I guess I haven't tried this in a while. Error accessing server file. Oh, because this string that I put in is like for a totally, I think, a different machine. Let's see. Users, Tekla Inc., app data, roaming, .emacs.d, server. Okay, so it's just got the username wrong, and we could probably query that. But really, this is a thing that people set in their settings. Okay. Cool. I don't know what this was all about, but bro, it's not quoted. I hate everything about this part of computers, guys. It's really not good. Hey, it's working. Look, watch. Copy glyph to bitmap. Boom. Okay, my window came over. Let's put it here. Okay, we went to copy glyph to bitmap. Main. Where? That's not the right file. Line 279. This is line 139. Maybe the line number is wrong for some reason sometimes. Oh, this is the calling site. This is not the actual procedure. This is inside main. Yes. But this is the location of calling prepare text. All right. Okay. So it was better. It was better than even that, right? So here we call new array, or yeah. Here's new array. The call to new array happens here. That's a call to new array, right? This is dipe. This is dipe. Okay. Now, to prove how dype it is, we will, I probably didn't need to restart it, but we will. Oh, I hosed my Emacs client because we don't save the settings right now. Okay, this is a motivation for me to save the settings. I don't know why I'm printing strings colon bracket bracket. Okay, now, no memory debugger client program is connected. We're going to recompile the video game. You know what? Let's even not, let's do LLVM because we want to be a little faster so as we can run around and do stuff. Okay. Here we go. We've got our video game. We're running around. We're looking at the overhead map view. That's great. And we put the lotion in the basket. We even got working scroll bar. Well, maybe not. We're forgetting to offset by scroll bar, so we're going to have to test that. See, it doesn't work if you don't do this one weird trick. Okay, but as long as we don't use the scroll bar, we're fine. Load texture asset, right? Bind default frame layout. Load asset. Do one frame. Read entire file. 150. Oh, this is 50 megabytes in one. I need to rearrange these because this looks closer to this. This should be like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, where is this? A fucking giant hash table. Oh, it's in the overriding allocator. That's for memory debugging. That's fine. I guess. I'm not sure if that should be as big as it is, but maybe. Okay. We could have a thing where we like filter out some and say like, okay, that's fine, you know. So particle emitters, 7 million bytes. It's not bad. Yeah, we're going to need to give you ways to zoom around this. We're going to need to like draw. This is an interesting thing to think about is like what is a better way to draw this offhand if it's still 1D? I don't think I want to try to do a 2D thing this weekend. I think 1D is fine. It doesn't work unless you do this one weird trick. Well, everybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Option to sort by call stack. Like we sort of already are doing that. However, we're kind of also not. So this is just like there's a grouping mechanism that I have to refresh my memory on how it works, but things are grouped by like allocation site, and maybe we need to turn that on or off or something. We don't send group info right now. Anyway, this is good. I want to fix the scroll bar problem. And then, so how do we get a really long? That one. I don't know. I feel like, well, we'll just try it. Okay. So with the scroll bar thing, what you got to do, I actually want to make it, so one thing we can do tomorrow is make it so it's robust to disconnection, reconnection on both sides, right? Like if I restart my memory buffer, it should reconnect. That might be too big of a deal yet. But the other way around, like if it can't connect to anyone yet, it should just retry every frame so that I can run the client afterward. That is a good thing to do. Okay, anyway, draw metrics. So scroll, where was it? Where's the scroll? It's in graphs. Begins. Scroll state, comma inside. Scroll. Oh, we just do that. Yes. Yes. This is a little bit weird to figure out how I want to do it. Let's do it this way. It's a little bit silly, but we're going to do it. Draw live allocations. Region. Oh, you know what? When we fatal error, just gonna like expand it downward. Hopefully that works fine. But then when we respond to fatal error, graph scroll value, reset that puppy. You know what? Let's make it a bigger font on these so we don't have to try so hard. It just takes a while for the Socal band to load. I probably could have done this with invaders now. Okay, it's still hard to get the super. Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't do it right. Didn't do it right. Why didn't I do it right? Some days I don't do it right. Look at all these things. Oh, because it's graph scroll. It's the wrong scroll value, guys. It's live allocation scroll value. And I was thinking that, and I skipped it. Wrong scroll value, dude. Oops. 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 No, wrong thing. Run that. And then we'll run that. And then we'll wait for it to load in. Have I used WinDirStat? Yeah. So that kind of thing could be okay. The question is, how do you usefully use that kind of thing here? Maybe you, I don't know. Like for this isn't even necessarily a grouped view, but we do have group views. I don't know. We'll see. Let's, I want a longer one. There we go. It's not scrolling. Fuck. Why is this so hard? What the actual fuck is happening? Oh, whoops. Okay. Lol. Lol. Okay, one of these days I'll get it right. Okay. I should have made the font even bigger. Here we go. Bro! What the actual fuck is happening right now? I am about to baby rage. Also, why is the line stride so messed up here? Like, what is even... It's this one. That's why. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to actually... No, I said we're going to actually look in the debugger, and then I'm like, let's just look at the code one more time, because this isn't... See, this is like I start getting tired, and this should be easy. I mean, sometimes this just happens, but... See... the thing is, we cut the padding off of scrolled region. Which, like, I'm trying to just make it a thing that starts higher up, which seems like it makes sense. Scrolled region. That's probably not going to be good enough. We'll go back to running invaders because it goes faster. And we could just kill it right away. And then, oh, maybe not. Bro, okay, well, we got, see, it's just not, all right. I was a silly. We need more text. I should just add a bunch of text. I don't know. I don't know. Bro. Okay. Boom. Boom. Here we go. Scroll. What is happening here? Scrolled region. Wait. When I'm at the top, 0 to 1080. When I'm down here, it's at minus 518 to 1598. No. We want it to still go from 0. Okay, yeah. I'm a silly, guys. I'm a silly. I'm a silly. That matters not. Do or do not. There is no try. Especially when it comes to making a good movie. Hey, look, I can scroll, everybody. It's almost like I can program. It's almost like I could program. All right. That's great. Scroll wheel. This font is way too big. Don't worry about it, especially when we do this. Whoa. Okay. So, you know, among functionality we could add tomorrow is like snapshot this. Boom. Put one down here, right? Let's keep snapshotting. What else could we do? Draw it in a better way. This is kind of weird. That feels broken. Oh, I think it's sizing the width based on something dynamic. Except these are all, see, these are all scissoring in the same place, and then suddenly these aren't. I don't know what the deal is there. That feels actually kind of broken. It could be something in our rendering pipeline, like the scissor doesn't get committed consistently. Anyway, this is pretty good, guys. It's pretty dope. Like, so we can have a selector for log size. We can have a selector for taking snapshots. We can maybe save this frickin' thing. Okay. So to take the W, let's get rid of our no check-ins. Okay, so among the things we want to do are tick. Oh, we need to make this work without us hard-coded ticking the thing every frame. So like in invaders, right? This could be the first thing we do. Ticks automatically. What else? A snapshot draw as log versus linear. Grouping. We haven't even looked at the grouping stuff, and it's all computed for us, so we should just be able to do it. And that might change how we draw and stuff, so and we can start there. That's enough to start with for sure. Well, we didn't end up doing that, so and this part, this visualize memory debugger is fine. All right. All right. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Cool. Commit. Much progress on the live memory debugger view. Dang it, someone else worked on the compiler. Why did I change that? Oh, I added a comment. All right, let's just not worry about that right now. Boom. Okay. Okay, everybody. That's pretty good. We have made progress. Filter out allocation smaller than X. Yeah, or like, you know, minimum size in bytes total, right? Or change sorting, sort by number of allocations versus bytes. Does this include memory mapped files? No. This is not your total memory usage. We might report that. So we could say report total usage, report temporary storage size. This is just right now, like when you call our equivalent of malloc, which can be dispatched to different allocators at different points in the program. We know what it is. Report allocator question mark. Anyway, that's pretty good. Thanks everybody. I might be back on again later tonight. I might not. We've already done almost 8 hours of stream of good work on this on a Saturday. Although the beginning of it was watching Counter-Strike, so who knows about that. But yeah, like we already have now a useful tool. It could certainly get better, but like we have done end-to-end communication with a frickin' client program. Oh, by the way, allow the viewer to be run after the game is running. So if the game doesn't connect, it'll just keep trying. And then test viewer with multiple reconnects. All right, thank you everybody. Have a good time. I'll see you later on.